woman. Yeah. A woman who I love. And I got close. And the bleak midwinter.
At some point in the near future, Mr. Churchill will want to speak to you in person. Mr. Shelby. He has a job for you. We will be in touch.
Secrets line, the border fires, and the humming winds.
Some of us know the words.
Never coming back. Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the stack. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Here come the fucking cavalry. Late as usual.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join together in holy matrimony Thomas Michael Shelby and Grace Helen Burgess.
It's up in the morning, it's on the downs, and little white clouds like a gambling lambs. And I am breathless over you, and the red-breasted robin beats his wings, his throat it trembles when he sings, for he is helpless before you. And the happy
Do you, Thomas Michael Shelby, take Grace Helen Burgess to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Grace Helen Burgess, solemnly swear to love, honor, and obey till death do you part?
I
do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
For they are breathless over you. Still your hands, still your heart, still your face can shine through. And all the morning glows in you. Still your mind, still your soul, still the fire of a love is true. And I am a breathless without you.
Take the photograph!
Circles among the trees and it bangs about for it is a breathless without you. And the fox chases the rabbit around and the rabbit hides beneath the ground. For he is defenseless without you. And I am a breathless without you. Still your hands, still your heart, still your face comes shining through. And all the morning glows in you. Still your soul, still your mind, still the fire of the love is true. And I am a breathless without
Tell the league girls I've counted all the paintings. Oh, Paul, some people here are not on the list.
Curly, Charlie, kitchen, time 5 minutes.
Actually, we were told on the train there'd be cocaine.
Jeremiah, John Boy, kitchen, let's go.
I swear to God, them fucking cavalry boys are asking for it.
I was told to ask someone young. Will there be cocaine?
Sweetheart, I am young, informed, and very well equipped. You chose your man wisely.
Come on, kitchen now.
Arthur, this lady wants to play in the snow.
Nah, no snow today. No snow today. Kitchen, come on.
I just wish Tommy was here.
John, what are they?
I'm telling you now, we got lost.
Oh, come on.
You really need to do a map. I mean...
Right, boys, you're all here. Today, this is my fucking wedding day.
Yeah, and you said there'd be no bloody uniforms.
Nevertheless, John, despite the bad blood, I'll have none of it on my carpet. Now, for Grace's sake, nothing will go wrong. Those bastards out there are her family. And if you fuckers do anything to embarrass her, your kin, your cousins, your horses, your fucking kids, you do anything
Tom.
to... What?
What about snow?
Yeah, they're women of sports, I'll say that.
No. No cocaine. No cocaine. No sports. No selling fortunes. No racing. No fucking sucking petrol out of their fucking cars. And you, Charlie, stop spinning yarns about me, eh?
Oh, I'm just trying to sell you to them, Tom.
But the main thing is, You bunch of fuckers, despite the provocation from the cavalry, no fighting. Oi! No fighting. No fucking fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting! Good. Get the fucking... You need it downstairs. Grace, you need it downstairs. People are hungry.
I was putting Charles to sleep. I'll come down, but not with you like this.
All right, fine.
Tommy! I thought today was the reason for the way you've been acting lately. I know there's business on your mind. And I know there always will be.
Yeah.
Look, I am sorry that they wore their uniforms.
Yeah, they fucking did, eh? They fucking did.
But I can tell it's more than that. You've been like this for weeks. I need you to tell me that it's business making you like this and not regret over me. Say it out loud and I'll know if it's true.
It's business, Grace. And bad business it is, all round. And I'm scared, Grace. I'm scared for you. I'm scared for the baby. And this is how I am when I'm scared. It's unfamiliar to you, but not to me. I can fucking be scared and carry on. And it's not pleasant to look at, and no joy to be around. All right? I'm sorry.
We just made vows to share everything. Tell me what it is you're afraid of.
Stand up. Arthur's speech. I'm scared of fucking Arthur's speech. All right?
Me too. Tommy, what are you doing? Tommy, there's half the British Army waiting for us downstairs.
The King's Irish. We waited 2 weeks in the month for them.
Tommy. There are things that if I take them off, I won't be able to put back on.
That's good. Hello, Mrs. Shelby. I'm sorry for being busy in my head. Let us complete the ceremony.
Hey, Vision. What do you call an animal with a prick halfway up its back? A cavalry horse. He gets it.
Fuck it. Bloody hell, Arthur.
You're best man, Arthur. Go and find them.
Yeah.
That's completely nonsense. You know, we're part of a serious political movement and organisation. They're not secret little meetings. They're just meetings. We talk about the world, about the people in it, about our current political landscape and what's going on. You know, we really need to re-evaluate where our government has redistributed wealth amongst the population.
Straight, Ollie. He's looking over. He's coming. He bloody is.
Fuck, it's the wrong one.
What do you mean the wrong one? How many are there?
There's two giving me the eye. I'd heard the other one. He looked harmless.
Must be that bloody lipstick Tommy brought you back from New York.
Couldn't help noticing you are unaccompanied. I also am alone. May I join?
Tommy, Tom. Oh. Didn't see a thing. Not see a thing, sorry, brother. I need you downstairs.
It's all right, we're done. You good?
Yeah, never been better.
Yeah. You drunk?
Huh? No. No.
Yeah.
Oh, just one drink then.
Linda's a good woman, Arthur.
Good whiskey.
Good man needs to hold out sometimes, eh?
So I won't mention this in my speech then, eh?
Not unless you want to get cut, Arthur.
Sorry, sister.
All right. Look, tell the maids to break out the champagne. We'll be down in a minute.
Champagne, yeah. Okay. Got it right here.
Good.
I'm ready.
Good.
Where are you from?
I'm a refugee.
From where?
Russia. In the past few months, Thomas has developed some business interests with Russia. I see he has confided in you. You need his permission to even speak to me.
My senior position within the Shelby Company means I don't often have to ask permission from anyone to do anything. So perhaps you'll just tell me why the fuck you're talking Russian business on Thomas's wedding day.
Hold on, wait a second. So you're saying I'm not allowed a man? I'm not allowed a man on my arm?
Fucking parish parson.
Michael, speeches. Come on.
Arthur, you know why he didn't come, don't you?
Why who didn't come?
My bloody man.
Oh, you mean the wop?
I just heard there was a fire at his restaurant midnight last night, and a smashed-back window and a smell of petrol.
Z, we tried to talk some sense into you. We did checks on him. He's had 5 different names in the last 6 years, and he's got connections with the Naples boys.
Come on, Michael.
What do you know about love? About when lightning strikes?
So, it was lightning, not petrol.
I thought you were off the whiskey, Arthur.
Yeah, I am. I'm having a couple now and again to remind myself why I don't drink it.
You set fire to his restaurant to stop him coming. You have no right to choose who I step out with in my own time.
Lizzie, you now have an important position in this company. You got the order. Same as us. You can do it.
Till further notice. No fraternising with the foreigners.
Yeah, well, you can tell Tommy from me all the girls in the office think he's losing his fucking mind.
To the bride.
Right.
And now, according to tradition, my best man will say a few words.
Oh, here he goes. Go on, Arthur.
I'd like to, I'm not one for speeches.
Sing then.
I will later, John. But, I do have some words written down here on this piece of paper. This doesn't include everything that I want to say.
Arthur, just read what we wrote down, eh?
I will. First, a few words from the heart. This man here, my brother Tommy, helped me survive through some of the worst times.
It's a wedding, Arthur. Tell a joke.
Tell a joke.
What I'm trying to say is that my brother and the love of a good woman pulled me through that time. Now Tommy also has the love of a good woman. Her name's Grace. Like the grace of the good Lord. Even though the circumstances of their union was tragic.
Let's, Arthur, let's raise a toast, eh? To love, to peace, to marriage.
And to marriage.
That's it.
Well done, Arthur. Beautiful speech. Really nice. Really, really nice.
Where is he?
I think I messed it up.
No, not a bit. You spoke with such truth. And God heard you.
Have a word with my brother, please.
What he was going to say was beautiful.
Alone, please. Oh, come here. Come here. We talked about this, Arthur. That's why we wrote it all down. Most of the Grace's side don't even know her husband killed himself. They think it was an accident.
Or not.
You know.
Yeah. Who do you think I am? What do you think I am, Tommy, eh? You think I'm a fucking idiot?
All right, boys. Yep.
Don't you?
Come on.
You think?
Have a good night.
I would say it.
Come on, Lewin. That's it.
Keep walking.
Right,
You nosy bastard.
Arthur.
No, you stay away from me, Tommy. You stay away from me. I've had it. Ah! Yeah. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! Ah, shit. 3 shots of it. That's it.
I know.
I drew the line.
I know. I know you've turned a corner. Arthur.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I'm your best man.
I know.
Wasn't gonna tell no.
It's all right. It's done. Get up. Get up. Get up. Right. The Russians have made contact. We have to get used to how these bastards operate. For them, family is a weakness, and they go after him. For me, family is my strength, and there's business to be done. And I need you. Now, fuck speeches, fuck weddings. You're my best man every fucking day.
Okay.
Yeah. Now go and get John. Get him sobered up. Find Johnny Dogs. It's the Russians through the smoke tonight.
All right.
Good. When Arthur? In future, it's not always right to listen to Linda. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's full of gypsies and blacks.
Gray says he exports automobiles to the colonies.
Paul? Now.
So what does he say?
You won't meet him unless you give us the name.
What name?
We were told to ask for a code name and contact was made.
Constantine. The code is Constantine.
betting, no gambling.
Yeah, he's changed his mind. Right. Don't worry, Finn, OK? Cavalry boys ride like a sack of stone.
John,
right?
John, there's an awful lot of King shillings around here today. Now, out of loyalty to the regiment, they'll all be putting their money on this bad boy that I filled up with morphine and water. Here, Tommy's all right if I do the book, is he?
He said betting's OK, but all proceeds go to the Shelby Foundation charity.
What? This charity of his for real, then?
He says he wants to be seen giving back to the poor of Birmingham.
So that'll be me, John. Myself. If I can't earn a shilling here tonight. Huh?
They're making the fucking Lord Mayor next.
I sure did, Charlie Boy.
Fucking hell.
Right. All you lot make as much noise and fuss as you can, especially fucking you.
So we're a fucking distraction, John, is it? Huh? Tommy's doing business tonight. He should be just fucking. Right, place your bets with me. Your favourites, come on, boys. Because I hope my boy Finn doesn't fall off the fucking horse. Come on.
Charity. Shut up.
Oh, you found it. We nearly give up.
Did he tell you what's my business with him is?
Same shit the Turks used to smoke.
I wonder, why does he trust his aunt more than his brothers?
Go and watch the race, boys.
The Turks claim.
I'm Russian.
Same fucking thing.
So you made contact on my wedding day.
You're now very powerful enemies. At the Soviet embassy and within your own government, you're being watched. At your house, your office, your clubs, your bars.
You best be quick or I'll be missed towards the money.
The Duke's niece is bringing it from London.
I was told money on contact. 10,000 in US dollars.
My employer only trusts members of his family with cash. She'll be at Snow Hill Station at 10 o'clock.
A woman alone in Birmingham with $10,000 in cash.
And she also has a revolver.
Oh, I see.
I thought you trusted women.
I don't trust Birmingham. I'll have it picked up.
By who?
By the police, pal. This is our city.
Beautiful horse, Tom. Beautiful.
He's a natural, that boy.
Yeah, good posture. Rides like that.
Right, listen, mate. Tell Johnny Dogs and his boys to light a fire in the woods. A big one to take meat. And send Finn to watch the gates. Moss is bringing someone.
You don't?
I just needed to bring you somewhere nobody could see.
Well, your friend gave this to me. He said you ordered it.
Not me. It's all right. Go on. I see you don't either.
You're silly. Everyone does.
So go on then. Cut the snow.
We call it Tokyo.
We call it whatever the customer calls it.
In London, we were told you are all gangsters.
So that's why you got on a train to dirty old Birmingham. For a dirty old night.
You don't look like the others.
That's the idea. I put it all together, but I don't partake. See, I've got a bright future, you see. mapped out. But you want me to be like them, don't you?
There's a cavalry officer stationed in Ceylon, and when his tour of duty ends in March, we'll be engaged. So, I have a bright future too, mapped out.
But you want to try things first. No, keep it.
As if I were a whore.
What if that's the game you want to play?
Hello, Grace. You look absolutely beautiful. Welcome to the family.
Oh, I see. Tommy's orders. No upsets tonight.
Your hair, everything. Beautiful.
Do you know where he is?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You know, Tommy really wants to keep certain things a secret from me. It's very hard when you're man and wife. We were late coming down because we were having sex. So afterwards, he told me everything. Royalist Russians buying weapons to fight the Bolsheviks in Georgia. Lost cause, Tommy says. And Churchill, well, he's the go-between. But it's against government policy, so everything must be kept a secret.
You know it's begun. They started the business tonight.
No? I didn't. You just told me. So thank you. Let's not forget I used to do this for a living.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, sweetheart. It's only Thomas that's forgotten what you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and the groom will now dance alone.
Polly just told me there's business being done.
I didn't ask him to come.
Tommy, please don't let anything happen tonight. Just get this business done. And you get away from things like this. All in the foundation. You run the tracks and sell cars. Promise me. Wedding vow.
I promise. No guns in the house. And Charles will never see one.
I love you, Thomas Shelby. You keep us safe.
I love you. I promise. I'll make us safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now join.
Guys, come on.
me. Arthur. Collins. May I introduce you to the Grand Duchess Tatiana Petrovna from to plays Georgia. Grand Duchess, may I introduce you to the Shelby brothers, Small Heath, Birmingham. And good luck with this one, Tom.
Give me the money.
I was told to give it to Mr. Culloden.
Whoever it is up there, he gave the wrong name. We asked him the name, and he gave the wrong one.
What name did he give?
No. I don't trust any of you. Now you give me the money.
I know Mr. Culloden by sight from Tbilisi. Is his hair dark?
The instructions I was given was anyone using the wrong code name was an infiltrator for the Soviet embassy.
Just let me go to the house.
I do not want this shit. Anyone near my fucking house? All I know is no variations. That's from Churchill himself. And whoever it is up at the house, he gave the wrong fucking name. And you do this to me on my fucking wedding day.
The money is in the car, Mr. Shelby. Fetch it out and count it.
Good. Vin.
Yeah. We're good.
You can go, Moss.
Can you do it? Can you kill?
Moss, you take the Duchess back to Birmingham.
Lights out, Tom. Come on, love. That's right.
You've got to tell me the reason, otherwise I'll never be able to trust you.
The truth is that I slept with the wife of one of the colonels who sat for me. But that was 12 years ago. And the aristocracy don't believe in forgiveness.
Neither do the Shelbys.
So we kill him.
He's a red. We've been paid by the whites. It's part of the contract.
We should never have got into this, Tom.
There was no choice.
Factory breaking. That's what you said.
Yep, and that's what it is. There's just some shit that goes with it.
And who shovels it? Hmm? Who fucking shovels it? Hey? I fucking know.
Arthur. Arthur. There's 10 times where that's coming from. 10 times. For lifting vehicles off a fucking
Vehicles, Tommy. Fucking vehicles. Nothing about tanks.
Yeah. Arthur, you listen to me. You listen to me. All right? There are powerful people in this country who want to help these mad bastards, including the King, Churchill, and half the fucking Tory party. And if we refuse, Arthur, if we fucking refuse, they will see to it that we hang for one of our many sins. And we've never earned money like this. Never. We'll use it to buy the wharf at Boston Docks. That's why I've asked for dollars. When it's done, it's business as usual. Come on, brother. It's my wedding night.
Wow.
What? Where's John?
Looking for Esme?
Ruben Oliver, portrait artist.
I really enjoyed the depiction of you in the dining room.
Johnny Curdy, you're the guy. Care the folk he's killing.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Oliver.
Johnny, rag time.
So where were we?
Crimea.
Oh, I mean before I bored you with war.
Politics.
Yes. You're the only one in your family who is a communist.
Some of them are. They just don't know it.
And you are a very close family, yes?
Always within punching distance.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means, yeah, we're a close family. Arthur?
I do apologise for the interruption. There is a woman here to see you, Mr. Claddon. She just arrived.
Tatiana made it from London safe?
Yes.
Where is she?
Out by the stables.
Can I use the lavatory?
You can piss outside. By the stables.
Sensible idea, Mr. Shelby. Clear the air, away from the ladies. We're rather like generals here, aren't we? Watching our men do battle.
We're a bit too close to the fighting to be generals, surely.
You know, Mr. Shelby, some of us only agreed to come today to bless this union because of your exemplary war record. But as Grace's uncle and a kind of father to her for many years, I'm still deeply uneasy about the many stories of corruption and violence.
Drink the fucking wine and smile. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you got me good there. Ah, you fucking bastard.
Just a car backfiring.
It wasn't the day I was expecting.
Not me.
It's over now. Tomorrow it'll be just us.
The water froze in my car. They said I could stay. I know. This is preposterous.
Plenty of other rooms to stay in. Good night, Mr. Oliver.
You have my card. Anytime you're in London, we could have tea.
I went looking for you. Thought you'd been here. I knew it.
I wanted to end with a bit of peace.
Look what I found.
It's beautiful. Thanks. You mustn't worry about what happened with the speech. What was in your heart was beautiful. God is all the speeches that don't get said. And isn't it nice to still be yourself at this time of night? Close your eyes, Arthur, and spend a minute thinking about that.
Come on, you think you drive me crazy? Well, come on, you and me. You and your crony. Come on, Holy Roman Empire. Come on if you think, come on if you think you can take us on. You can take us on. You and your family. You and your cronies. You forget so
More money and all those fucking softs put together, eh?
And you're willing to gamble it all on one robbery?
I'm a gambling man, Paul.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ships and cracks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Thomas Michael Shelby.
Today is my wedding day.
Oh, take the photograph!
The Russians have made contact.
On your wedding night, whoever it is up there, he gave the wrong name.
Can you do it? Can you kill? You know why I didn't come, don't you? My bloody man. There was a fire at his restaurant.
No fraternising with the foreigners.
There's a cavalry officer. In March, we'll be engaged.
But you want to try things first.
Ruben Oliver, portrait artist. You have my card.
What was in your heart was beautiful. Just get this business done. Get away from things like this. Promise me.
I promise. I'll make us safe.
Where the blind doctor looms like a bird of doom as he shivers and cracks. Where secrets lie in the border fires and the humming wires. Yeah, man, you know you're never coming back. Past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, past the stacks. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Your brothers came to my house. Said the Peaky Blinders had business with me.
You're not afraid of me?
So, what is it you want from a simple working man?
Fear. Poor Mr. Nutley drank too much. He went for a piss on the train tracks that run behind the factory. Train came. They found his body instantly broken into bits.
I know what you do. Tell me what you want.
There. The lot's complete warehouse. Bays 4, 5, and 6. You have the keys?
Yes, I have keys.
What's in Bay 4?
Completed Type 40s and Type 21s waiting for the paint shop.
Bay 5?
Paint shop and parts.
Mm-hmm. So it's Bay 6.
What is?
Give me the keys to Bay 6.
It's just old stock in storage.
Give me the keys to Bay 6. Trouble.
Give it to your charity. I'm only doing this for the safety of my family.
So will it be just boys in your charitable institution or girls as well?
Both.
You must avoid them. You know how the little creatures can get.
What are your people? You said they'd be here by 5.
They're a law unto themselves. You can never quite grasp who they are. Like gripping wet soap.
I've done my research.
Perhaps you know them as the Economic League. Only once did I get a letter from them headed the Vigilance Committee, which tips the hand a little.
Nope. The name I've heard is Section D. That's what Special Branch calls them. Businessmen, MPs, army officers.
Yes, it'll be fun to bring such men to a gypsy scrapyard.
You asked for privacy.
Since the election, the government has decided that we are the enemy, when all we were trying to do is save the country from revolution. Are you political, Mr. Shelby? Because these odd fellows believe that the time is coming soon when everyone must choose a side.
Are your people coming or are they not coming?
Mr. Shelby, you will learn that these men are far too grand for the clock to govern them. You'll get used to meeting in the small hours of the morning. They're like monks. So when is your charitable institute opening?
When I fucking say.
Well, I'll stop by from time to time. Hear confession from the little creatures. You'll meet Mr. Patrick Jarvis, MP. He'll probably want to become a trustee. It's just his thing to drop by in the evenings after a few drinks. We'll make it a formal arrangement as part of the bigger deal between us. I will have an office there. My God, some devil gets into you, doesn't it, boy? Mr. Shelby, if I want to play the squire in your place of false charity, then I will. Ambition for respectability doesn't make you a saint. Am I wrong? My Lord, that's 6, is it? Well, I wish you a good day.
Fuck you, guy.
Did I not make it clear? He said if they weren't here by morning prayers, then the meeting has been cancelled. Perhaps Mr. Jarvis has been held up at the House of Commons. Perhaps Admiral Hall's been held up at the House of Lords. Am I impressing you? Or perhaps they've decided they don't care for doing business with gypsies in scrap metal yards, which would be a poor outcome for you.
You give him a message from me, priest. You tell him I've been to the factories, and the armored vehicles are in good condition.
How many?
27. And the foreman is ours.
This is someone you'll meet today at the Ritz.
I have meetings today.
You have one meeting. This one. In London. So you'd best catch the milk train.
called.
My apologies, sir.
How many times I asked you to tell them about sending us the servants' crockery?
I have no control over the choice of service, sir.
What about the yesterday egg, and last year's fish, and last century's tea leaves in a cracked pot?
Sir, I have a list of today's social engagements, if you'd like to hear them.
Oh, are we in a rush today?
I have duties at the main house, sir. Luncheon at the Ritz with Duke Mikhail Mikhailovich.
Та coisa nuda.
Cancelled.
What reason?
He says he's unwell, sir. You're due to have tea at 3 with Prince Sevod Avenovich and Lady Mary Lewington, sir.
Good. I miss out on the bar and meet the beauty.
However, in the absence of the Duke, the Prince and the Lady too have cancelled, sir. Other than that, your day is your own. You do have one business appointment to discuss automobiles with a Mr. Thomas Shelby, sir.
You asked for a meeting out in the open. Fresh air and the fine aroma of shit. Neutral ground, you said.
This is hardly neutral ground.
Well, it's what you've got. So, off a Vivo. Sit down.
Where is Thomas?
He got called away.
He said he'd be here.
Yeah, he's busy.
I just told you he got called away. What do you want?
There has been a peace between the Peaky blinders and the Changreta family for 2 years now.
Do you want some tea or not? If you pour the Italians some English tea, go on.
You don't want fucking tea! We want an explanation.
Well, I'll have fucking tea.
Explanation for what?
The Little Venice restaurant in 4th Street was burnt down.
Nah, it couldn't have been us. We was at a wedding.
You burnt it down to stop my son being at that same wedding.
It wasn't missed.
You are such big boys now. But once you borrowed clothes from us to look like men.
How's the tea off, is it?
It's cold.
Please tell Tommy that we pay him whatever he asks us to pay. We stay out of the city and off the tracks. But you tell him from me that my son will walk with any woman in this city. Any woman he chooses. Even if that woman works for the Emperor Thomas Shelby. My son is in love.
Sorry. Do excuse me. Carry on.
And if he wishes, he will walk with the woman he loves.
Okay. You know, it'd be hard for your son to walk anywhere with a bullet in each knee, wouldn't it?
Too much. You said too much, my friend. Sabine says suck and swallow, but no. Too much. I spit. Loro la nostra sierata.
Oh, okay, a bit strong. Oh, you know.
Isaiah, put 2 extra men on our pubs in Nechel's.
What are you talking about, Arthur? I'm not scared of fucking eye-ties anymore.
Don't tell Tommy about the chair and clean this fucking shit up.
We're not scared of fucking wops.
All right, John.
Arthur!
Hello, Ada.
Tommy Shelby in a library.
I need to borrow a book about the Russian Revolution.
You got a new wharf at Maida Vale now?
I've got a new wharf everywhere now.
I sometimes see our trucks driving past.
Our trucks.
Shelby trucks. Why the interest?
Oh, it's going to broaden my mind.
Well, this is a list of the bastards who ran away, and this is written from the point of view of the people's struggle. There was a Russian at your wedding. You wouldn't tell me how come he got invited.
Well, sometimes exiled Russian aristocrats get invited to social occasions to add a bit of class.
Is that why he was there?
Why do you want to know?
He was nice. Maybe I'd like to see him again. Would that be possible?
No, that would not be possible.
What business do you have with the Russians, Tommy?
Can I rip this page out?
No, you cannot rip that page out, property of the people. Tommy, when Arthur took the Russian away, he had his killing pistol under his jacket, and then Johnny lit a fire in the woods.
You want all the details because you're bored, Ada. You used to chase rats with a revolver, Ada. I'll just have a job for you after all.
We were on Kempton yesterday, or not?
Danny Lee got drunk. Instead of injecting the horses with cocaine, he decided to share it with his cousins. It's your brother-in-law. Tell Esme to speak to him about it. Look, before I start, I don't want you to do anything about this.
About what?
Vincente Trangetta's son. The one Lizzie was stepping out with.
What, Angel? He's no bigger than 2 pence worth of change.
Well, he heard you threatened him directly to shoot him in the knees, and now he's going round knee chills telling everybody he's going to kill you. This is Lizzie's fault to start with. Tommy's for leaving it up to you.
What are you talking about? We run London. We run the north, run the whole fucking country. What do we care about some fucking nature's green art?
We don't need to be getting involved in all these little piss pots.
What does Arthur say?
That's why I'm here. And not him. If he said it, there'd be a fight. He says, apologise.
He fucking said what?
We own the city. But we don't need to rub everybody's noses in it. If the old man decides to make a stand, he might get Sabini feeling sentimental.
Sabini's done.
They're all done. And they all pay up. But we don't want rebellions.
What does Tommy say?
Tommy's busy. He left me in charge.
What would you say?
Compromise. I've asked Lizzie to do it for you. She's going to meet him, break up with him for good, apologise for any inconvenience, say it was all her fault.
You know what? You know what all this is? This is Arthur's fucking missus. Turn the other fucking cheek. We'll be handing out Bibles in the fucking bull ring with her cousins.
John, you don't have to do anything. Lizzie will do it for you. Then it'll all calm down and nobody will lose face.
Take his fucking face. How about that?
John, do nothing.
I believe you have a reservation for a private room in the name of Mr. Romanov.
You work for Mr. Romanov?
Yes.
For his household or his office.
Is there a problem?
I'm afraid without the presence of the Duke Mikhail Mikhailovich or Lady Lewington, we shall have to ask for payment in advance.
Can I ask why?
Already Mr. Romanov has 4 outstanding bills with us. 1 for accommodation and 3 for dining. And 2 banquets, which we wrote off. We've been asked to be understanding of our Russian friends by His Majesty, but it has been some time now. May I ask your name, sir?
Shelby. Thomas Shelby, and in the future I'll be dining here quite a bit.
Then I shall put you on our special list.
You do that.
Here is a menu. I recommend the teal and the pork. Although your guest, I'm sure, will order the caviar.
Myself, my wife, and my niece travel by train, then coach, then on foot, through the Villa Aitodor in Crimea. On that journey, I lost a toe. I don't know, I woke up one morning, and it was gone. All of a sudden, I saw a dog, and he was eating it. They said the British had taken pity on us, and we were taken aboard HMS Marlborough. I immediately kissed the steel deck. My lips froze to it. And then, of course, I thanked God and your king for saving us. Though, since then, he has done nothing but humiliate me.
Who? God or the king?
Sometimes both, Mr. Shelby. So, you met my niece already? Tatiana. Are you in love with her yet? You would be wise not to love Russian women, you know. Better not speak of Russian women. You know, that's the worst thing about being here. Russian women, they know how to hold it. And most important, they know exactly when to let it go. Your cock, I mean. English women, they do not know so much, you know. Did he die well, the spy?
He begged for his life.
I heard you had your brother do it. So you trust your family, like me. Like us, Mr. Shelby.
Let's talk about trust then, shall we? You were not a direct relation to the Romanovs. You were Georgian. And the palace where you live in Hampton Court is in fact a great and favoured house donated to you, rent-free by the British Crown. The maitre d' here tells me that you were in some debt. Both here and other places, I imagine. See, I've been given 10, but I've been promised 40. Already I've had to have a man killed. That sort of work does not come cheap. Do you understand?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Shelby. Before we boarded the ship, my niece sewed 16 diamonds into her velvet dress. And also, she had 2 sapphires in her intimate places. My wife managed 2 sapphires and 5 diamonds. This is already for the killing of the spy and the down payment on future services.
Now tell me, where do you keep these things? In a bank?
How could we plead poverty around London society if we used banks, Mr. Shelby?
Well, you should know. Hatton Gardens is not safe.
That's why we have our own treasury.
Very well. I shall have my people check its veracity.
Before the revolution began, we were soft and weak. We made compromise. But let me tell you, We will never be soft and weak again. Do you understand? Good day, Mr. Shelby.
This way, Mr. Trumpeta. 走啊，快啲走啊 ！Just there, sir. There. 走啊，走啊，走！快啲啊，快啲啊！ They want to kill me. You fucking... Stay away from Lizzie! By order of the Peaky fucking blinders!
Gonna introduce me, Michael? This is Charlotte Murray. My father makes cars.
Oh, I really enjoyed your wedding, Mr. Shelby.
Polly said that you should call her. There's been some trouble. What trouble? I'm guessing the stuff she doesn't like to tell me about. Nice to meet you.
All right, Finn, thanks for coming. Fuck off.
Finn, you can stay. Sit down, John. Sit down. John, you caught Angel Changretta. Even though Arthur told you to apologize, Polly told you to compromise. He chose not to listen to Mr. Apologize or Mrs. Compromise. And now I've got an Italian walking around my backyard saying he's going to kill my brother. So what do we do, John? Do we apologize or do we compromise?
Oh, it was just something John said as a joke.
Yeah, but he's your brother as well, Arthur.
Yeah? And I didn't want to start a war over something John said without meaning it.
So should he apologize in Italian or in English? Or should we ask them which fucking language they'd prefer? I'm not clear.
You said while this business was going on in London, you wanted peace at home.
And the only way to guarantee peace is by making the prospect of war seem hopeless. If you apologize once, you do it again and again and again, like taking bricks out of the wall of your fucking house. Do you want to bring the house down, Arthur?
No.
If you're soft on rebellion, it'll grow.
What is soft on rebellion?
You did the right thing, John. Now we go on the offensive. We take 2 of the Changretta pubs. We take them tonight. That's it.
Oh, right. For Christ's sake, why?
Hey!
Why?
Why? Because we fucking can! Because we fucking can. And if we can, we do. And if we lift our heel off their necks now, they'll just come at us. Remember, these are the bastards that wanted Danny Whizbang dead.
You're getting soft, brother. Soft and weak. Save the barber for Sundays, eh? Finn, I need to get to Hockley and then home.
It's been a long day. You take the Wrexham, you take the 5 bells, you get him signed over to us in the morning. You make sure the coppers stay away. Don't use the fucking phones, all right? There's someone listening.
Well done.
Это все нужно напечатать, подписать и отправить с первой почты завтра утром. Да. Это великому князю Михаилу Михайловичу справиться о его здоровье и предложить новую дату для обеда. Это леди Люинтон, довольно фривольная. Но я слышала, что она вольного поведения ответит. И это мистеру Шелби. Он набрался наглости проверить наши сапфиры, а нам нужно доказательство, что он обладает необходимыми нам материалами, когда нам это будет удобно. Сколько ты выпил?
Вино. Водку не пил.
В конце этого дела, возможно, тебе нужно будет убить мистера Шелби. Сможешь?
Конечно.
Not hungry, Mrs. Shelby.
Hungry? Oh no. Sorry, Mary.
You'll ruin your eyes.
Hello?
Hello? Is it Dad? Guess?
Guess what?
He said yes. The leader of the Birmingham City Council is going to attend the dinner. Everyone has said yes.
Oh.
Everyone. I keep having to change the catering. And my writing hand is almost falling off.
What are you writing for? I bought you a typewriter.
You don't write letters of a social occasion on a typewriter.
Oh, forgive me.
I have the drawings of what they plan to do with the grounds of the house. There'll be an area for the children to play. Look.
Mm-hmm.
And the Birmingham Charity Commission have agreed to set aside those 3 rotten floorboards upstairs and grant us a license within a month. You're not listening to me.
Yes, I am. I am.
Do you think I'm becoming obsessed?
Yes.
Should I ask you how your day was, like a good wife?
No.
I'm guessing that means your day was not as successful as mine.
Well, it depends on how you measure success. See, personally, I measure it in sapphires.
Oh, sapphires.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right, you can open them.
Where the hell did you get that? beautiful.
You can wear it to the foundation dinner.
Don't you think it's a bit much for a charity dinner?
Grace. This is fucking Birmingham. Good taste is for people who can't afford sapphires.
Oh, Mr. Shelby.
Did you wind the clock, Arthur? We should go to bed.
I need to. I need to go out. Some business I need to do.
Business. But you only just got in.
Won't be long.
It's 10 o'clock. It's pouring with rain.
I'll go and I'll come back.
Arthur. Working in the dark is for the devil. We said. Start to do your work in the light. You have your own light. Inside your head.
It's just paperwork. Need you to clear your men out of Nechel's tonight.
I thought you boys were a bit cramped for this sort of thing these days.
Moss.
And you? I think Tom enjoys the sport.
Something like that.
Good night, Arthur.
Night.
To the garrison.
No. I'm going home, John.
Go fuck yourself, Arthur. Yeah, fuck off.
Prenderà il treno da Napoli a Parigi e poi il traghetto a Londra.
E potrà essere qui domenica, così.
Big man and his brother are going to make us a lot of money.
Or lose us a lot of money.
Now who cares? That's such beautiful B-side.
got a house, John?
Full of kids.
Well, you got a maid to look after the kids.
Yeah, she listens.
You done the odds, Mr. Moller?
Something urgent came up.
They get worse when they're pregnant, Tom.
John. Esme, I need you to leave now. Go out the back door and lock it after you. When I left the office, there's 2 truckfuls of coppers out there, John. Where the fuck is Arthur?
He goes home to the Madonna of Moseley on the stroke of 5.
You need to talk to him, Tom.
Esme, please, go, now. Please. This is very fucking unusual.
It's a cool moss.
They're from out of town, London, by the looks of their boots.
Since when are we scared of coppers, Tom?
Since things changed, John.
Score in yard!
All right, John. All right. John, it's the yard. It's the yard. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put your fucking down. All right. The gun is down.
Let her fucking go!
She's fucking pregnant. Leave it alone.
The fuck is happening, Tom?
Let's go. I'll tell Polly it's Russian business, John.
What?
Peaky fucking blind as my arse.
Is he afraid? No. Sit. Talking to you, Mr. Shelby. So the Oddfellows want you to know that any deviation from your instructions will have consequences.
What's your dog's name?
You visited your sister.
Me? What's your name, boy?
Your sister is a potential security breach. She has connections with the Bolsheviks in London, who have connections with the Soviet embassy.
I think I'll just call your dog Boy. You love your boy, don't you?
Understand this. You have the local police in your pocket. We have Scotland Yard. They do what we tell them, just as surely as this dog.
Let him off the leash.
Are you hearing me, Mr. Shelby?
I can charm dogs. Gypsy witchcraft. And those I can't charm, I can kill with my own hands. You learn it when you have a dog and a boat. They go fucking mad in tunnels. I feel like I'm in a tunnel now. You know that feeling when you have to kill or be killed? Let the dog off the leash. Give the order. You give in Gaelic. Like I'm told you do when someone displeases you or someone reports you.
Visit your sister again and she will die crossing the road.
Mike! My new size. If you wanted me dead, I'll be dead, wouldn't I?
It's true. It's true, we do need you alive. But when you go home today, Mr. Shelby, be sure to check under your little boy's pillow. The tooth fairy has been. We can reach anyone, anywhere.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You promised, Tommy. I trust you. I trust you, Thomas.
He's fine. He's fine. Grace. Grace.
You're not one of those impressionists, are you?
They're all terribly political, aren't they?
You're not?
Goodness, no. The people I work for just want me to paint what's there. To me, politics is deliberately making things better for some people by deliberately making them worse for others.
Well, I thought I might wear this. Oh, God, it's too much. I'll try something more simple.
No, don't. Suddenly I feel incompetent.
I want the portrait to hang in the office, so I want it to look formal.
It's not formal. It's beautiful. It's made in Paris.
It was stolen in Birmingham. My mother stole it from a house she was cleaning, 1901.
No. It's yours. It belongs on you. A woman of substance and class. Believe me, I've painted many women who don't belong in their expensive dresses. There'll be no charge.
Your normal rate. I insist.
There's a first.
So when should we start?
I've already started. Come to my studio this evening.
I'm busy this evening.
Polly, invite him.
Invite me to what?
No, Ada, this is a professional transaction.
Invite me to what?
Shelby Foundation dinner. Polly's going alone. You're invited.
Ada. I'll come to your studio on Sunday. And then we shall begin.
You're the only story that I never told. You're my dirty little secret, wanna keep you so. You're the only story that never been told. You're my dirty little secret, wanna keep you so. Come on out, come on over, help me forget. Keep the walls from falling as they're tumbling in. Come on out, come on over, help me forget. Keep the walls from falling on me, tumbling in. Keep the walls from falling as they're tumbling in. This is love that I'm feeling. This is love that I'm feeling. This is love that I'm
A woman of substance and class.
Tommy. This is the leader of the Birmingham City Council.
Hello, Tommy.
Right, Danny.
How's business?
Right, holding up. How are you?
You know each other?
I have interests in steelworks in Cradley Heath. Tommy helps me get my products to the car makers. Congratulations, Mrs. Shelby, on your wedding.
Thank you. Surprised you weren't invited.
Now, how would that look, eh? Oh, now the party's really started.
Who are they?
Father John Hughes from St Mary's Boys Reformatory, and with him is Mr Patrick Jarvis, MP. They are part of an organisation called the Economic League.
Did you invite them, Grace?
Their names sound familiar. They were recommended by the Lord Mayor.
Oh, and your best people of the city list, eh?
Do you know them?
I'll introduce you, Tommy.
That's all right, Danny. I'll introduce myself.
We appear to have taken you by surprise.
I have adjusted it.
Since the socialists got into Downing Street, we are all being followed. We have to meet in places where we'd meet anyway.
You should have stopped by Small Heath. I could have given you a more traditional welcome.
They want to know about ammunition.
And chains for the wheels. When the White Guard make their run for Tbilisi, it'll be over rough terrain.
The chains are suitable for snow or wet ground. They're already stored on the vehicles. There's a batch of weapons set aside at the BSA, which is bound for the Turkish army.
And how will you get it all aboard the London train?
There won't be a strike that night across the city.
We'll have to stop the train twice. How?
2 drivers will join the strike at different points.
Rather fun. Getting the communist unions to help get weapons to the White.
Yes, rather fun, eh? I'm thinking ahead, thinking of every possibility, remembering everything that is happening.
The Russians want to inspect the vehicles.
I'll take photographs.
The Duke has sent his niece. She's here. Tomorrow you will take her to the factory and show her.
No. Union conveners are watching the factories. Not possible.
Anything is possible, Mr. Shelby. You will take her. You'll pick her up from this hotel at 10. Now look, priest with an empty glass. Let's get back to the party.
You know, gentlemen, there is hell. And there is another place below hell. I will remember everything. I forget nothing.
Tommy, this is Duchess Tatiana Petrovna. Go on, Tommy, aren't you impressed? Meet a real Duchess.
Well, I understand they charge a fee.
Mr. Shelby, you're very direct.
Too direct.
But it's true. I attend these things for the champagne. And for the chance to be treated like a duchess again. You should have kissed my hand, Mr. Shelby.
Forgive me.
She was asking about my sapphire.
I thought I'd recognized it.
She said it was Russian. My husband has business in Russia. Perhaps you know about it, Tatiana.
Well, tonight's not a night for business, eh?
Is that why you're in the concert hall for 10 minutes?
I think people are ready for dinner now, Grace.
Oh, no, I'm not done pumping people for money.
But this pump for money?
That's what I do every day.
You know each other, do you? You see, I'm in charge of compiling the list of guests, but it's my husband who seems to know all of them.
I hear he's very well connected.
And where does a duchess hear that?
In certain circles.
All right, enough. Ada.
Grace, there's a lady dowager who wants to speak to you about coffee mornings. She mentioned a £2,000 cash donation.
Diana, you and I will speak later.
I would like that.
Going to the factory tomorrow was a mistake.
Nevertheless, we will go. Also, my uncle ordered me to seduce you to give us an advantage. But with a beautiful wife like that, it will be difficult, no?
Tomorrow was a mistake.
Have you not heard? We have no morals, we Russians.
And no fucking sense.
And no options. I would fuck you for the cause. What do you think of that?
I think you should not drink vodka with champagne.
Does your wife know that the sapphire she's wearing has been cursed by a gypsy?
What did you say?
Nothing on earth would make me wear it.
Grace, Grace, come here. Look, I can explain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the loyalty toast to His Majesty, the King. The King! Dinner is served.
Beautiful. You look beautiful. You need to take this off.
Why? Because you think you look better on her.
Grace, look at me. Fuck these people. Hey, fuck them. I need you to be all right. I need you, Grace. I need you.
Damn you, Tommy Shelby. Should I go inside?
Yeah.
On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Till further notice, no fraternising with the foreigners.
My son will walk with any woman in this city.
It'd be hard for your son to walk anywhere with a bullet in each leg.
You said you wanted peace at home.
Now we go on the offensive. A woman of substance and class. I've painted many women. There'll be no charge.
The name I've heard is Section D. MPs, army officers.
And all we were trying to do is save the country from revolution.
This is for the killing of a spy and the down payment on future services.
Does your wife know that the sapphire she's wearing is being cursed? Nothing on earth would make me wear it.
Take a little walk to the edge of town, go across the tracks, where the viaduct looks like a thread of doom as it shifts and cracks, where secrets lie and butterflies in the humming wires, hey man, you know you're never coming back. On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
He's back.
Was he out there all night?
Every night since the funeral. Comes back in the morning to see Charles and feed the horses, and when it gets dark, he goes off again.
He used to sleep out when he was a kid. Curly'd find him in the pasture. How's the baby?
He asks for his mum at night. Tommy made a list. He wants to see you two first.
What about John and Arthur?
How are the books?
Unaffected.
Up slightly. There's also been a threefold increase in donations to the Shelby Foundation charity. The council have suggested naming the new school the Grace Shelby Institute.
Tell the council the name Grace Shelby Institute is acceptable to us. This is a list of the other things I want doing. That's all.
Tommy.
Miss Ogpon. Well done, both of you.
Right. Let's go.
We've already seen him.
He wanted to see people in a particular order.
I can normally read him, but it's difficult to read, so be careful.
I thought it was a fucking family meeting. All of us together, I thought.
John, he's grieving. To see everyone together would be too much.
Yeah, well. Go on, John.
Oh, but Arthur, we need him back. Sabini and Solomons have already sent condolences and flowers, so it won't be long before they come trotting up the A1 like wolves.
Go on, there's a timetable.
Only good news.
There is only good news, Polly.
Here we fucking go.
Well, there he is. All right, Tom.
All right, boys.
We, didn't get a chance to, see you after the funeral. Well, you disappeared on us, but, well, me and John, we just want to say that...
Arthur, shut up.
All right.
All right, now talk to me.
We got to Angel at the hospital, where he laid, cut his throat. He's dead. Cleared out the rest of the Italians out of the south of the city.
They mostly went to the Black Country, but we told Betty Kitchen to keep her moving.
And Betty sends her condolences.
What about the old man?
We interrogated his boys.
Yeah, he went to Liverpool. He's waiting for an immigrant ship to New York.
When?
First ship sails Saturday.
All right. I have contacts. People in Cunard and Liverpool. They'll have passenger lists. They can get you into the point of departure. You pick him up and you bring him to me. Who's he got travelling with him?
His wife.
What?
His wife.
So shoot her and bring him to me.
Tommy, Mrs. Changretta was a teacher at our school.
She's a good woman, Tom. Good woman.
Well, if she's a good woman, then she'll go to heaven. Hey, Arthur? Just do what's on the list. Nothing else, then burn it. Don't speak on the phones. The fucking Secret Service is listening. And I want the old man alive. I want to do it myself. Right, that's it. You can go.
Come, John.
Tommy, if you ain't gonna be there, you're gonna have to tell us something.
That's Polly.
Not Michael.
What?
Not Michael, no?
No, not Michael, no. Because Michael deals with legitimate business.
You saw him before us.
John. Not now. Wait, what did you say?
You saw Michael before us.
Fuck's sake, John. Because legitimate business, John, is the priority. Legitimate business.
Since when?
My fucking wife took a bullet meant for me!
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's all secret fucking service, blah, blah, blah. But you don't tell us shit. We're a couple of fucking toy soldiers. Do this, John. Do that, John. Kill your fucking sister, John!
This is how it's gonna be. All right, listen to me. There's gonna be a little war in a little place that no one gives a fuck about. And the side that is gonna lose needs a little bit of help, and they're willing to pay. When that business is done, legitimate business is the priority. Now, do what's on the list and fuck off. When are you coming back? Hmm? I'm back, Arthur.
The thing is, we all naturally came in here with the servants' seats.
Oh, it's nothing to do with politics, Ada. It's fucking freezing in the big room.
John, mind your language in front of Carl.
Ida, we're in the servants' quarters because it's where the fucking booze is kept.
Arthur, find better words.
I Paul, the swearing in gypsy count.
There's no reason for us to be speaking rocker or shelter in any case.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, I'm just saying there is no need.
When she's drunk, my wife can't speak fucking English.
John!
Right.
You dealt with it?
Incentives, no threats. Implied consequences without specific reference to physical harm.
That's why young Michael is the boss. He knows better words, right, Pa?
Since when was I your boss, Arthur?
First the boss meeting, then the workers meeting, eh?
When did either of you two do a day's work?
In the old days, Finn. Family meetings used to be all of us. Together.
Arthur, shut up.
Now me and John, we're just fucking bin men whose duty it is to obey. Hmm? Miss Changretta.
Arthur. Shut up. Finn, go and get us cigars.
So what are we gonna do all night, eh? Climb fucking trees?
John, stop swearing in front of the kids.
Yeah, and who said you're staying the night?
I know what we can do. We get the guns out, John. We go outside and we shoot some fucking peasants. That's what the boss is doing, it?
Yeah, fuck off, Arthur.
Fuck you, just say to me.
I didn't ask for separate meetings today, all right?
What the fuck did you just say? Because I didn't fucking hear it right.
I didn't ask for separate meetings today, all right?
Fucking pheasant.
You can't say things like that.
Now look what you've done.
All right, promise. It's just the fucking whiskey talk.
I don't ask to be protected, all
Right.
right?
Shut up. The pair of you. Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
Look around you. And look at this house. Look where we are. Look how far we've come. I think it's about time we all started acting in a way more appropriate to our station. We're none of us bin men anymore, Arthur. Tommy needs us all together. I'd like to propose a toast. It's a family united that shall never be defeated.
Tommy's John. Swear to God he's in a wagon with Johnny Dogs.
This is what he does now.
Tommy, Walker. They're coming out in the drive. You're not going to tell them?
Tell them what?
That we're going to Wales.
I left a note.
Did you tell them why we're going to Wales?
No.
At some point you're going to tell me why we're going to Wales.
Yeah, when we get there.
Walker, shut up at least one woman, Tommy.
Johnny, it's the woman we're going to see. There, walk on. Walk on.
Says he'll be back in Birmingham in 3 days.
Let him go. The important thing is if he says he'll be back, he'll be back. Come on. Let's go light a fire in the big room. Let's go drink whiskey. With water.
I'll see the horses, Johnny.
Hey, Tom.
So we'll go out through Meridian and into the Black Mountains. Yeah. Yeah. Give me some. Boy. Here you go. Now, remember last night when you asked after Mama? She's gone, Charlie, and there's a few things we need to get straight. There's the photographs. There's the clothes. And we'll keep things the way they are in the room. Just keep things the way they are. Here you go. I'm not much good, Charlie.
Well,
I'll find that out soon enough. She's not going to be coming back, so it's just you and me. She'll be with us, in our hearts. Because we love her.
Tommy.
Yeah?
This fucking horse of yours won't come to me.
All right.
Huh?
I'll be
Come on.
there. All right. That was a favourite horse, Charlie. And he's been all over the place since she's gone.
Tom?
Yeah, you watch him.
I will. Oh, yeah? Huh?
Right. Now cock it with your thumb. There you go. Now she's been cocked. She's alive in your hand. It's like waking up a girl when you cock that trigger. She rolls over all sleepy-eyed and she goes, Michael. Michael.
What are you gonna make me do, Mike?
You boys are fucking crazy men! Yeah, but you feel it though, right? You feel it. Yeah, you can feel the power. Now, squeeze it.
Oh, fuck. Fucking useless. Piss off, John.
Michael, why does a pen pusher who sits on his arse all day want to fire a gun? Hmm? Aye. Cock it again. Cock it again.
Cock it again. Round two.
Oh. Look at that fucking face, John boy. Look at that face. Now he feels it. But you won't feel nothing until you point that thing at a man. So, do it. There you go, young boss. There you go. Now you feel it. Now you feel what we feel. This is what it's like.
Michael, that's a web blade. Jumps on the hammer.
How does it feel, Michael, huh? Better than having a pen in your hand, isn't it? More like having your cock in your hand. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. One squeeze. I'm gone. I'm fucking mate.
Michael, you fucking watch that Webley don't jump, you know that?
When you pull that fucking trigger, and the body of the man you shot wraps itself around your ankles, they pile up. It gets to the point where you can't walk in a room without bringing a load of them with you.
What's going on? What's going on?
Polly, we're just educating the boss here on our side of the business.
Michael, get in the house.
I'm not a fucking kid anymore. Cancelled. No, why would it be?
I read the papers.
This is business.
It won't work. I told your brother this whole fucking plan won't work. If Tommy wants to keep this secret, tell him there was a woman in a fur coat walking through here in broad daylight, like the Queen of fucking Sheba, asking about armoured cars.
During a period of greeting, some things were allowed to slip. We know the woman. We're dealing with it. Now, take a look at this list.
These are all the men who worked the night shift who are members of the South Birmingham Communist Party.
You've got 6 weeks. Sack them all.
Are you fucking mad?
He is.
Yeah.
Every factory in the city will come out on strike.
So, you find reasons. You set them up. You sack them.
Look at the list again. Are there any communists on your shift who aren't on the list?
No.
Please don't fucking lie to us.
Who's missing?
I don't know.
Emmanuel Hunter. Convener. Deputy Treasurer of Spark Hill Communist Party. Life operator to you.
I didn't know he was a communist.
We left that name off the list on purpose. See if you could be trusted. You can't be trusted.
Look, I'm just a working man.
We're gonna be watching you. Watching your fucking house.
I've got kids.
Ethan and John. Just get them sacked. As they appear on the list. 2 a week. The last one before the clocks go forward. Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you think he'll return?
Tommy. He'll always come back.
You speak differently when you
Yeah, I
talk.
prefer to talk about other things.
Let me see. What books do you like? Writing? Flower arranging? Embroidery?
You'd be surprised at the things I know. You'd also be surprised at the things I don't know.
What could you possibly not know?
I wasn't educated. At all.
What is there to learn after all? Goodness. I'm sorry, you must need a rest.
So, do you tell your friends you're painting a gangster? Is that the fun in all of this?
In truth, I don't have any friends. I knew everyone through my wife. When she died, well, look, Polly, my motivation for doing this is twofold. Firstly, you have a face full of contradictions, and it's a challenge to capture them in one expression. That's the sales pitch. The second motivation is that I am planning to seduce you eventually. And please God, sleep with you.
How would that please God?
Please me.
And stop. And he didn't say what he wants.
When he was drunk, he said absolution.
Other than that, nothing.
Thank you for your time, Madam Boswell.
I heard someone shot your wife. If you're looking for soldiers, our men are all up at Appleby.
I have no need for soldiers. It's not why I came here. What do you think?
You're selling?
Giving.
Why?
Would you take it?
I'd take it.
Would you wear it?
Why would I not?
That's my question. My wife was wearing it the night she was shot. And I lie awake at night and 4 in the fucking morning and I blame myself for her death. I push some people too far.
You want me to tell you this jewel is cursed? And then her death won't be all your fault.
If I believed in priests, I would confess and ask for forgiveness. But all I have is you, Madam Boswell. I have a son. I have a business. I need to get some sleep.
It is cursed. I feel its curse burning through my heart. Bless you, Tommy Shelby. You'll have good fortune from now on.
The business is done?
It's done.
You're not going to give me one fucking clue what that was about.
All religion is a foolish answer to a foolish question.
What does that mean?
I'll go and get Charlie from the camp. He'll have learned enough bad habits by now. He can drop us to the train station. And Johnny boy, if I were you, I'll come back here tonight. Later on, there's going to be one hell of a big fucking party.
Yeah! The day and date on your ticket. If you can't read, find someone who can. Tickets for sailings other than today's will be destroyed.
He has a people all over the docks. It is going to happen. It will happen now.
We'll be all right.
Why don't these Irish fill in their papers in advance?
Think about Mott Street, the cafe, the smell of the coffee.
Oh, signore, potici passare.
Thank you for your correspondence last
Officer, there are some men. They mean us harm. We are in danger here. Can you escort us to the dock? Please.
Come with me. Excuse me, brother. Have you got a light? you, officer. That'll be all.
John Shelby. Is that the lad I used to teach? John Shelby, I smacked your ass.
Let him go.
Please let her go.
Arthur, how many times I looked the other way because of your sweet smile?
I said let him go. He's coming with us.
Not until I know my wife is safe.
She's safe. I'm not gonna harm her. Let's just get a move on.
Look, we're disobeying Tommy's orders. Just by talking to you. Don't push it. Please. Come with us. Let him go.
Let him go too. Say it's done. Say he's in the harbour. He can do you no harm from New York.
Oh, I can't do that, Miss Jenkins. I can't do that, sorry.
Okay. Auntie, listen. No! Listen to me! Go to the cafe in Mott Street. Bonita will take care of you.
Let him go too. He's an old man. I gave you sweets and cakes.
Jenkins, there are rules. Your husband knows the rules. Come on, old man.
No.
Sorry. We're disobeying orders here.
Let him fucking go! You have 10 seconds or Tommy's orders stand. They stand. 1, 2.
Please!
3.
I love you forever.
4.
No! 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 No!
America.
No! No! No!
A new life.
No! No!
Look yonder.
A new life.
Look yonder. Look yonder. A big black cloud comes. A big black cloud comes. Here come to Tupelo. Come to Tupelo. Yonder on the horizon, yonder on the horizon. Stop the mighty river and set the damn thing dry. Distant thunder rumble, distant thunder rumble. Rumble hungry like the beast it cometh, cometh down. The beast it cometh, cometh down. The beast it cometh, cometh down. Tupelo bound. No fish can swim until the king is born. Until the king is born.
Come noi rimettiamo i nostri debitori.
Do you know what time it is? Oh, man. I'll tell you. It's after 7 in the evening. And I'm going to keep you alive until it gets light. I'll not deliver the final cut until we can both hear the blackbird singing outside. It's a beautiful sound, which my wife will never hear again.
Padre nostro che sei in cielo, sia santificato il tuo nome, venga il tuo regno, sia fatta la tua volontà, come in cielo così.
I'm gonna have to choose carefully.
Dacci oggi il nostro pane.
Which part of you I cut away first?
A noi, ai nostri debiti, come
Open your eyes.
rimettiamo i nostri.
Open your eyes.
or I will cut away your fucking eyelids! Now look at me. Look at me. This is the end. This is the end. It was your tongue that gave the order. I'll take your tongue first. Then I'll take your ears. And I'll take your fingers. And your fucking toes. See, I'll take your balls first. You drain too fast like you fuckers do. No, I think tongue first. Got the tongue first. No, I'll take your tongue. You won't be able to explain. And I want you to explain. I want you to fucking explain. Come on, tell me. I'll forget who I am. I'll forget who I am. I'm a blinder. I'll take your fucking eyes first!
I heard the blackbird sing.
His wife bought the immigrant ship to New York. We didn't kill Mrs. Changretta.
That's all right. We're not those kind of men.
Oh, and this one is for bravery. Well, this one is for me. And everything's a dollar in this box.
You get rid of the body, John. Get rid of those. For good.
Cufflinks and hubcaps, and trophies and paperbacks. It's good transportation, but the brakes aren't so hot. Neckties and boxing gloves. This jackknife is rusted. Pound that dent out on the hood. A tinker, a tailor, a soldier's things. His rifle, his boots, full of rocks. Oh, and this one is for bravery. Oh, and this one is for me. And everything's a dollar in this box.
you do what was on your list, Ada?
You and your fucking lists.
Did you?
I spoke to an old friend of Freddie's. He's a Communist Party candidate for Balsall Heath. I asked him about the Birmingham branch of the National Vigilance Committee. He said he'd heard the Soviet embassy was getting information from the inside.
And? Did you get a name?
Yes? But just promise me no one will get killed.
Ada, it'll be me, or John, or Arthur who gets killed if you don't give me the fucking name. There's someone ahead of us, and I need to know why.
James Mumpland. He's a Lloyd's underwriter. He's got an office on Curzon Street. Tell me, for fuck's sake, who is it that's ahead of you?
I knew we could count on you, Ada.
No, you can't. And I just asked you a fucking question.
And I noticed you started wearing lipstick again.
So what? I got bored.
You can change what you do, but you can't change what you want.
And what is it that I want?
There's gonna be a vacancy coming up at Shelby Company Limited. Boston office.
Boston, America.
Lipstick, clothes from Paris. No revolvers, all legal. Just turn a few heads, do the transit deals. James Mumpland, right? Good night, Elijah.
Go into business with a grizzly bear, but just don't sit down, 'cause I've moved your chair.
Who the hell are you? What do you want with me?
You've been passing information about a robbery at the Lanchester factory in Sparkbrook.
Are you Tommy Shelby?
I need to know the name of the person in the organisation who's giving you information.
What organisation?
The Economic League, the Vigilance Committee, the Odd Fellows, Section D. They have many fucking names.
Shit.
Give me the name of the informant.
Mr. Shelby. They are very, very dangerous people.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, so are we. You have to choose who you're more afraid of. The Peaky Blinders at exactly 11:43, or Section D at some point in the future. If you make the wrong choice, you won't see 11:44.
Do they always have to do the stock taking at night, Arthur?
Only because, slows down production. Thank you.
Night work will have to end.
I will.
You'll have things to do at night.
You're not. We've spoken about it.
I was going to wait until you had a strong cup of tea in your hand.
Come on, then.
But, I'm going to have a baby, Arthur.
Right.
Yeah. You said you spent the night taking stock. Well, so did I. This working at night will have to stop.
Oh, it's great news. Right then. Let's have a cup of tea. Come on. Let's have that tea.
Arthur, for fuck's sake, what is it?
No. We wait for Tommy.
I've got a stolen statue back there with its dick hanging out, waiting to be melted down. Tell Tommy later.
Yeah, look, he's not here. He's not here, I'm going.
Horses. Right, Curly. Here he is.
All right, what is it?
He's fucking giving us all this shit.
Come on.
Right.
Arthur, you got wire on the fucking court. Give it here.
Bastard. Right. Gentlemen. Linda is up this morning. I'm gonna be a fucking dad.
Fuck off.
Yes, girlie. Yeah.
Arthur, I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in him.
September, she reckons. The tits feel different already.
Yeah, that's not the only thing that's going to be different, brother. You're fucked now, man. Fucked. Absolutely fucked.
Nah, nothing's gonna change, John.
Goodbye, Arthur. I've a meeting I have to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, you got you, mate.
Congratulations.
On be dead.
Proud of you.
Your Highness, Mr. Thomas Shelby.
Welcome, Mr. Shelby. I believe you've met everyone apart from my wife, Grand Duchess Isabella Petrovna. Please, take a seat.
Before we begin, Mr. Shelby, we must offer you our sincere condolences on your recent loss, which some of us witnessed. Did you drive, Mr. Shelby?
Yes.
They say you're an expert on cars.
Yes, I am.
I am curious, what was your father's profession?
Well, he told fortunes and he stole horses. Often he would tell a man that his horse would be stolen, and they would marvel at his powers when it was.
Before we eat, should we say grace? For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Amen.
I'm not here to eat. I'm here to do business. And what I have to say can be said before the main course. Then I will leave you all to your evening.
Grand Duchess, I must apologize for the bad manners of my compatriot.
This is a report on the mission's progress so far. I've made only one copy for security. Who should I give it to?
My husband is in charge of this operation. But since there will no doubt be vodka later, perhaps you should give it to me for safekeeping. Speak, Mr. Shelby, while we eat.
5 factory foremen on our payroll have begun a campaign of victimization against communist workers in 5 factories across Birmingham. Anger amongst the workers will grow, but we will control it. On the night of June 21st, a general strike will be called across the city. Protests will develop into riots. And all police that are not already under our control will be busy. The city will be paralyzed.
So, how will you move the train?
We have 2 locomotive drivers who have been allocated to drive the midnight goods train to London. The armored vehicles will be waiting on flatbeds.
And the ammunition?
The ammunition...
I have to say that this soup is exceptional. Absolutely delicious.
Ammunition, incendiaries will already have been packed up and crated for transport to Istanbul.
And how long to London?
The train won't reach London. All the goods will be unloaded at a coal yard at St Albans and put onto Shelby Company trucks. From there, they will go directly to the Poplar Docks.
Your Highness, if you're having difficulty understanding his accent, then I can go through the plan with you at a later date.
If there is no ship waiting for my men, all goods will be dumped into the sea before first light.
What happens when they discover the armored cars are missing?
During the rioting, the Lanchester factory will be firebombed. A scrap metal dealer of my acquaintance will declare that all the armored vehicles are in the wreckage and should be written off as salvage. No one will know that they are in your possession.
We formulated this plan when we met at Birmingham. I'm certain that nothing has been overlooked.
This is the amount of extra expense I believe I will incur for trucks and fuels. I trust you will respond in kind.
But of course, Mr. Shelby.
Before I go, I would like it known that I'm unable to swallow food in the same room as this priest. Enjoy your evening.
Tatiana, see Mr. Shelby to his car.
Yes.
Послушай, что он хочет сказать.
Walk with me. The priest is passing information about the robbery to a Lloyd's under Article Monkland. He, in turn, is passing information to the Soviet embassy. If you want him dead, I'll kill him, no charge.
Why would the priest pass information to our enemies?
I'm being paid to act and to observe, like a soldier. The complexities are your business. Go and speak to Isabella. I trust her to decide.
You were able to continue your business dealings even after what happened. Perhaps you didn't love her.
She's here.
permission to kill the priest.
On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right